So this breath practice can be done on your back lying down. I do recommend it. Its aim is actually to move us. Say you've been working all day, and I have been doing a lot of long hours working at a computer, and just to come onto my back and do this practice gives me that really clear shift from work mode into restoring body and resetting the mind. So you can do it seated if you like, but I really recommend you make a space, press pause here, take your time to really set up the space, and then press play again. So let's enjoy the breath and the body. I begin lying on the back. You can close the eyes and rest the hands wherever's comfortable. Rest them on your belly, on your heart, out to the side, on the floor. You have the knees bent up if that's more comfortable, or the legs lengthened along the floor. Another moment to just check in that you feel really well supported and easeful. Take away anything that might be taking your attention. Comfortable. And we just take a sighing breath, so you can breathe in through the nose and sigh out the mouth, letting go. Breathing in, feeling the fullness of that inhalation, and then breathing out in a really genuine way. It can be quite loud and guttural. It can be a whisper, as long as it's true for you and what your body, heart and mind are currently needing to let go of. As you're ready, you can place both hands onto the lower belly, just below the navel. And feel into a relatively full yogic breath. Perhaps the breath descends a little lower down towards the belly as we relax the diaphragm. As the lungs open a little more. And we're just going to notice the weight of the hands resting on the belly. And let the belly receive that weight. Take a moment to feel into this part of your body, your being. You might notice the touch of the breath within the spaces of the belly. The breath just bringing the gentle light of consciousness down into this darker, more mysterious part of ourself. Our deep belly. Nothing to do. You can relax a little more around the head and face, the cheeks and jaw. Relaxing around the mouth, the tongue and the throat. Feeling that you can just let the energy sink down a little. 2 more breaths here. Awareness, gentle awareness. In the lower abdomen. And then we're going to take the hands up a little higher, just to the solar plexus, above the navel and below the heart. Let this part of your body receive the weight of the hands, the touch of the breath. You might notice the shape of the breath here. Anywhere that there are restrictions to the breath or openings. Notice the sensations. Perhaps even begin to notice any underlying emotions, feelings. Two more breaths. And then gently taking the hands up to the center of the chest onto the heart. And again, the light of the breath can just bring the awareness into the physical structures of this area and how they feel. The lungs, the heart, the ribs, the chest, shoulders and neck. Whole of the brain, head, face, neck and throat can relax. If you need, again, you can use the sighing breath as we tune into the heart. And let's tune in a little more to the feelings, any underlying emotions that may be felt here, just gently. Sometimes it's just under the surface and we want to just leave it there. Sometimes things are bubbling up and perhaps the light of consciousness can serve us as we name that feeling. 2 more fully conscious breaths. And then we're just going to gently integrate. So we can place the hands onto the lower belly and take a clear, full yogic breath. That yogic breath will rise up from the deepening of the belly up through the solar plexus and up towards the heart. And then taking the hands onto the solar plexus and feeling that the inhalation is contained a little bit more just to this area. And as it expands, it can expand both down towards the lower belly and up towards the heart. Fully conscious. And then the hands onto the center of the chest. And let's contain the inhalation a little bit more to this area rather than the belly, to really feel the fullness there. And then release the hands so the back of the hands rest to the floor beside you. And 3 fully conscious, full yogic breaths. All the time in the world, all the kindness and gentleness. Riding on that beautiful wave of the breath. And it's going to rise up from lower belly, solar plexus to heart on the inhale and exhale, just relaxing. Inhale, just feel that slow growing, rising of the breath up the front of the spine, up along the energy centers of the body. And exhale, relax. And 1 more. And then you can rest. So I'm going to leave you here. You can stay rested if you like. No problem, just relax, enjoy. And a little bit of feeling of the integration that this practice might have offered you, even if it's not something we can put words to. Perhaps just energetically a feeling of integration, togetherness and wholeness. Thank you so much.